What is going on, everybody? And this is CG Voodoo again here on the NBA 2K13. And today we're going to be, I'm going to be giving you my 2K14 wish list this year for the next great basketball game, which I'll be getting on the Xbox One. And first, with a little background, this is just some of my team action. My team isn't that great. I'm surprisingly in like the 5th seed, I think, with the shitty team that this is. So I'm pretty proud for how bad this team is and how good I actually do. But this is actually just one of those rookie challenges or whatever, or one of the challenges, because I actually didn't have enough VC to play an actual game. So just enjoy that. I didn't really edit it because I don't know how long this is going to be. I thought I'd just talk over it as much as I can, and look, Clement Johnson cheesing in the post. But without further ado, let's just hop right into it and get started. Obviously, number one on my wish list, and probably on most everybody's wish list, is Crew. And before I get into that whole spiel, it's just going to be stupid if they don't have Crew. I mean, in 2K12, I can understand why they had problems and whatnot, but I thought, horrible pass. But by then, Patty Mills. Get off track. By then, by 2K13, I thought, well, they probably... Sorry, I'm getting sick. I was hoping that they would have it all figured out and have Crew in 2K13. I was really excited. But they didn't, and they're like, they felt so bad that they didn't have Crew that they were like, but we have my team. Which, my team isn't bad. It's a good mode. But obviously, it's not Crew, to be honest with you. Sorry, this is horrible. I should not have done a commentary while I'm sick. But they should have because the blacktop mode, I think they were, I don't know if they're using that to test, but I mean it's okay, but it's a bunch of ball hogs. I mean, you're not with your teammates, and it's just not fun like that. So definitely got to bring it back this year on 2K14. I think it will be sick. It will be crazy. I'm really excited if they do, and I'm hoping they announce it soon, because I'm just getting antsy. Like, I want it. They just need to say that they have it so I can relax. They did say they have Euro teams, which is cool. I mean, we'll see what they can do with that. I mean, they might even apply it to my player or whatever. So it should be interesting how they add that in with the game. But I'm still on Crew. I gotta focus on Crew here. Also, with Crew, I have a couple ideas. I mean, I think they should keep the format where you like create the jerseys. I think you should be able to create your own stadium or whatever, something like that. I think that'd be cool, or at least be able to choose from some stadiums. Like, you can still have your logo and stuff, but at least it can be like a little preset, so it's not just that same generic stadium like it always was in 2K11. But also, as far as the team goes, I mean, you can have up to 5 players and whatever. Awesome. But as far as like your teammates, I have a feeling they're going to lead towards just generic CPU players, and I don't want that, to be honest with you, because they are just completely useless, like they were in basically any other mode that you played in. I mean, I think on Blacktop they'd sometimes give you generic players. I mean, they're useless except for defense. Same in 2K11. When you go on 2K11 now and play a pickup game, you get those CPU guys, they're just useless. So, like I said, all they're good for is defense and rebounding, which I think if they want to balance it out, they have to put NBA players in there like they did in 2K11. Now, they can do one of two things. I'm thinking they can either just make it like a team, like they did on 2K11, where you just choose the team that you have a preset of players and you can assign them positions and whatnot. Or they could make it really interesting and like your team earns money and you use that money to buy maybe like packs like it is in My Player, and you can, you know, receive players from that and like upgrades for your player and your other players. I think that'd be pretty sweet. But I think that's a little over the top, and I don't think they'll go for that. But I think that would be pretty sweet if they kind of combined it with your My Team type thing. It's like a crew / My Team. That'd be pretty intense. But I don't see them doing that. I mean, if they don't go generic players, they're just going to go with teams, and there's going to be 4 or 5 teams that will be the most popular that will be used. So that's my big on crew. Obviously that was the main thing. I spent like 7 minutes talking about it. But I don't have to talk much about the other things. As far as next, we have My Player. As far as ideas for My Player, I mean, they've done a really good job with it. They keep improving it every year, and I expect them to improve it again. And you know, the interviews and stuff, it looks all good. And I guess what they could do now with the Euro teams is they could somehow combine the Euro teams with My Player, and I'm sure it'd be interesting that like you have to start with a Euro team and play for a year and then get drafted from that. This could be an option. You know, it could be interesting to see what they come up with as far as that. But the only note that I really have is just to make it more realistic. I mean, you know, just make it kind of like football did. What football, I'm kind of like grabbing bits and pieces from games, but football did is like you have this house or apartment, like you should be able to, I think it'd be pretty cool to like, you'd be able to buy a house and buy furniture and stuff. I mean, it'd be completely useless and a waste of VC, but I guess you could show off your house to other players. I mean, it's just something like that, like house and car. I think that'd be pretty sweet, but obviously that has basically nothing to do with the game and be useless. But, you know, just make it a little more realistic, I guess. I mean, they're doing a great job, and I'm sure they'll add even more great stuff like that, but I don't really have any ideas or, you know, big things from My Player. I mean, they do great with it. So next is My Team. My team is solid. I mean, I was thinking about maybe change the game format from this road to the playoffs, but honestly, I think it might be the best thing you can do. The only other option besides that, I think, would have there be overalls for teams and have the search be finding close to your overall instead of. But you know, I don't know how they want to do that. Like, the way with the seed is they match it up with talent instead of your team's talent. So I guess you kind of decide what's better. Is it better to face somebody that plays the same kind of talent you do, or is it better to find somebody that has the same type of talent on their team with you? You know, that's something you gotta decide. Maybe they can have different searches for that. But it's good that they don't have injuries like the other Ultimate Teams, also contracts. It's good they don't have that. Makes them have a little bit more creative cards and stuff. I like the upgrades in that. I think they did great with my team. Not better than crew, but it's a good alternate mode to play when you get the chance. So that's kind of a hard thing with VC. Like, I mean, I like the idea of VC, but the problem is you have to really feel like you have to choose what you want to spend it on. Like, if you want to make a great My Player, you have to use that VC on your My Player. Or if you want to make a great My Team, you gotta get VC and put it all on My Team. It's like hard to keep an even balance of your VC and stuff between modes, which is understandable, but you know, it's whatever. You gotta deal with it. As far as franchise, I try and play some online franchise. We get through maybe one season. I don't know if it's just my friends or if it's the game mode. It's just not, you know, the off season is the most exciting, and then playing each other obviously is pretty exciting. But I don't know. I can't think of anything, but then again, I don't play franchise that much. I'm sure the people who do will have plenty of ideas and opinions on that. So, as far as franchise for me, I'm okay. Improve it a little bit, do whatever. But I'm alright with it. And then just overall, kind of what they're doing with EA Sports at least is just the overall visual. Make the crowds a little more lively. As you see the crowds, I mean, they do alright with the crowd, but I don't know, make them a little more alive, make it a little more intense. I think would look a lot better. Have them chanting, have the music. They do alright, but like, I just really want that feel of the game with the crowd and the atmosphere. Also, just keep improving the visuals, graphics. It looks like they're doing pretty good with that. When I saw the LeBron trailer and whatnot, it looks good. And just the gameplay, you know, the moves and, you know, the motions and stuff, all that small stuff, make it look better, make it look more realistic. Besides that, you know, just keep adding stuff. It's a great game. Obviously, number one is crew, but besides that, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for 2K14 on the next gen. Hopefully they'll have all this stuff. But other than that, guys, I'm just going to end it here. I'm sure you don't really care about the actual game. I end up winning. It's just versus CPU anyway. So I guess I'll see you guys next time. Later.